I'm back. Hold on. Oh, and so is Frankie, who's getting a little angry right now.
Ow!
I guess she's well rested because she just came back from vacation too. I'm gonna bite you. Oh boy, it's been a week.
Steve is not alive.
What? Ow! 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 Oh, everybody, here I am. Okay, so.
And Steve is live. And Steve is live.
Ow, ow, ow. Hey, J-Dog. Cool. Glad you're the first one.
And JD is live, see?
Oh, dear. Unfortunately, I have a disgruntled pug at the moment. That's okay.
And Steve is live.
I think my dog is broken. This is what happens when you have them overly relaxed. Hi, Ames. Oh, my gosh. The dog is acting cuckoo.
Maybe
Oh, I just got back from vacation, so I'll have to check them out, J-Dog. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, yeah,
J-Dog?
me too. Me too. I'm glad I'm back, too.
And Steve is live.
Ow, Frankie, stop. Oof. Ooh, somebody's being a bad little toddler. It's okay. Stop it. She's mad I didn't share my dinner, I guess. Oh. Oh, she left me alone. Ah, oh, you did archery. Cool. Uh-oh, Frankie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna sit right here.
So, hopefully,
Just give me a
hopefully I won't have any haters on my live stream right now. Because apparently, having different opinions than everybody else is not allowed anymore.
And Steve is
So,
live.
it's cool.
And Steve
Some
is
people were a
live.
little upset because I had a different opinion than everybody else.
And we went to set.
Hey, Angelica. So, yeah,
Drum.
I know. How dare I have an opinion? Now, listen. I totally understand where Madonna was going. I do. I got it. All right? And I agree with gun control
Frankie,
to a certain
Frankie.
degree.
Ow.
Ah,
Frankie.
sure. Actually, J-Dog, since you're a Sunray, you would get one anyways. Hold on one second. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so apparently, you know, having a different opinion than somebody else is not welcome. But the thing is this is where I'm coming from. First of all, the people who are commenting on my video, I did put it on private for right now. I could revisit that later. But I put the video on private because I was getting too much rudeness, okay? Because people are not allowed to have a different opinion. And the thing is this, is that what are you doing in my backpack?
I find my snack that we got from Rolla.
From where?
From Rolla.
Isn't it in the bag?
Yeah.
So, it's not in my bag. That bag is not in my backpack, Jacob. Then why are you going through that bag? That's mine.
Wait, what?
It's on the table. It's in one of the bags on the table. So, here's the thing.
You mean this
Is
one?
that, you know,
You mean this one?
it's one of those bags, I guess. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
So, here's the thing. I didn't say I totally disagree.
What's not in here?
Well, then I don't know. I thought you only got a bag of chips.
What's not in here either?
I don't know that. Now, listen, I didn't say...
I know who took it.
Well, I don't know. I'm talking now. So, I didn't totally say I disagreed with Madonna. I don't disagree with Madonna, but I kind of don't disagree. I don't agree, okay? Because, you know, I don't think... I hate it when somebody ruins something for everybody else. Okay, you know, if people want to have guns in their home, that's their business. As long as they're being responsible and they're not, you know, doing bad things, that's their business. I don't really care. It's not my place to say what people can and can't have in their homes. So, I mean, do I really think people need AR-15s in their home? No, but it's not my place to say that, is there? No, it's not. Right. I've shot a 22 off, you know, years and years ago. I mean, thing is, I have mental health issues, so I wouldn't be allowed to own a gun now. But I could care less. I don't need it or want it. So, in regards to Madonna's video, I wasn't trying to bash her at all. That's not where I was going. That's not where I was going, you know? I just didn't agree with her delivery of the message. I mean, the thing is, I couldn't really hear her lyrics in the song. For one, I couldn't hear it. I couldn't understand what she was saying because the music itself was too loud. But I wasn't bashing Madonna. I just didn't agree with her delivery. And what? There's nothing in my backpack. Hi, hi, Jamie. So, in regards to, so, yay, Sunnies.
What's going on?
That makes sense, J-Dog. Hi, Iced Rose. So, you know, that's the thing. And my thing with Madonna is, I'm not saying I agree with her, and I'm not saying I don't agree with her. She's entitled to her opinion. But the delivery of what she was saying didn't make any sense in the video, and it was very graphic. I mean, for me, it didn't bother me, okay? But there was a video, TMZ was interviewing a Pulse nightclub survivor, and she said it was very triggering for her. You know,
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
I mean, I could understand if somebody was actually there and made a song.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Stop, Jacob. But they probably would not have done that. They probably wouldn't have gone that route. You can.
The gobble, gobble ones.
Night, Amy. You could totally talk about something like gun control,
Gobble, gobble.
domestic violence, rape without those kinds of images. You could do it that way. I mean, the thing is, it's her art. That is her art. That's her video, and that's the way she wishes to portray it. But the thing is, now she's going to have to deal with the people that she's triggering. The one woman that spoke to TMZ, she said that she was in the Pulse nightclub and her videos were too realistic for her. Did Madonna even think about that? I kind of don't think so. And Madonna's known for being that way. So, I mean, the thing is, I think she has some excellent music out there. I'm not saying that Madonna's horrible, you know, in the music world. I think her music is actually quite good. This song was just like not, I mean, okay, the beginning of the song was okay, but when it got to like the disco dancing type of music, you just lost me right there. And the video was just all over the place. It was just too much all over the place. It was too confusing and too cluttered. Stick to a topic and go with it. That's how I was looking at it. You know, I've been an animal rights activist since I was 16 years old. And the one thing I've learned was, when it comes to animal rights, the one thing you want to do is pick a topic and stick to it. You don't want to pick every little topic because you'll get burnt out. Her video is burnt out because she put too many topics in one place. I mean, if she wants to talk about gun control when it comes to Pulse nightclub and schools and churches and things like that, okay, but she didn't do that. She did the nightclub with on the street. Hey, JD. So that's why I'm not understanding. Yeah, he's here. So I'm not understanding, you know, why people are getting upset with me, because the thing is, I wasn't saying that I didn't get what she was saying.
Hi, JD.
Oh, there you go. Bye. So I'm not saying I don't understand where Madonna is going in her video. It's just I didn't appreciate the portrayal of her video. Just so you know, my sister was in Florida when the Pulse nightclub shooting happened, and she was supposed to be there. And I could tell you my opinion of what was portrayed in that video would still be the same, because that's disrespectful to the families, in my opinion. Just for me. I didn't agree with her. I didn't agree with what she had to say. Hey, Deer Park. So we all know my super viral video is now in hiding because I just didn't want to go that way anymore. I didn't want to hear it anymore because people just don't allow you to have a different opinion than everybody else. And it's okay. I'm not upset, you know? I mean, listen, I'm not saying I don't agree with Madonna. I'm not saying I do agree with Madonna. Responsible gun owners do exist. I don't agree that AR-15s belong in the home, but it's not my place to tell somebody else what they can have in their home, is it? Hi! So, in that case, you know, for me, Madonna's video was just ridiculous. It was just ridiculous. Hi, Mariano. Hi, welcome. So that's just where I was going with the Madonna video. I did not say I didn't agree or understand where she was coming from, because I sure do. I mean, I grew up in gangland. I grew up with gun violence. Do you think I don't believe that guns need to be reformed in some way? I sure do. Okay? I've seen it for myself. I've had drive-by shootings in front of my home. There were times when I was a kid and we couldn't go outside because there was a shooting nearby, either the night before or that morning. So I understand gun violence. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, she didn't touch on the full subject. I understand gun violence needs to, there needs to be a reform for guns and things like that. I'm not saying that doesn't exist, but you can't punish responsible gun owners for a bunch of idiots, And you also have to understand the people who are doing those things had mental health issues. So you can't talk about gun problems without talking about mental health problems. And she didn't bring that up. She didn't bring up mental health issues. Oh, I'm doing good. Oh, hi, Professor Ari. Yeah, Madonna is a freak, and I feel like her video was just, it was shock value. And you're coming, and this is coming from me, who used to be an animal rights. I mean, I'm still doing some animal rights activism work, but as somebody who's done animal rights activism work, I mean, there's some truth. There's truth videos, and there's shock value videos. And her video is shock value. She didn't even think about the people that she was hurting when she made that video. There are people out there who are survivors of gun violence, and they probably don't want to see this. And there was a video there, I just posted on my community tab, that there was somebody. Yeah, she's kind of weird and messed up. But you know what? I'm not going to attack somebody for the fact that they're mentally ill. I mean, I'm guessing Madonna has some mental health issues too. Which is something else she touched on in her video, was that people were accusing her of being psycho. But the thing is, you're making a video where you're talking about a problem, but you're bringing up you. And you don't know what it's like to live or experience gun violence, but you're bringing up you. That's where I lost track of the video. Yeah, she likes young men and to stay relevant. So this is definitely but unfortunately, I posted my video not necessarily agreeing with her, and people were upset with me. I actually had 150 views in 3 hours. I was trending, but you know what? I took the high road and said I'm not doing this anymore because, you know what? You're not allowed to have a different view than everybody else, and that's fine, But for me, I just didn't appreciate her video. Yeah. Oh, she's a Scientologist, isn't she? That's what I was trying to get at. She's one of those Scientology people. So then I don't understand why the need for the church in her video. If she's Kabbalah. But that's not church. That's a form of Judaism, isn't it? That's a Jewish. We're not getting any Ryan's World blind bags.
No, I was about to say Ryan has Ryan's World bikes.
Oh, he has bikes now? This kid Ryan has bikes now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, so, but Kabbalah is not, but Tom Cruise, he's Scientology. But Kabbalah is like
Ryan has 100 blind bags.
Sorry, Steve. I didn't want to interrupt your live, Steve. Yeah, it is her problem. I mean, I just had a video about it, and
has cookies too.
We don't have cookies, and people were upset because I wasn't agreeing with her.
Cookies.
But I do agree. Half Christian, half Jewish. Listen, beliefs don't make you a good person. They don't. Being a religious person doesn't make you a good person. You make yourself a good person. Hey, the real Brooklyn, how are you? So, I kind of took offense to her video. And maybe I wasn't meant to take offense to it. Maybe it was just innocent in her own way. I don't know, but that's just the way Madonna is. She just doesn't know these things. And the thing is, I don't know how she's going to make a video about gun violence, but she's never been there. She's never survived it. She's never done it. And the thing is, she is offending people, and that's not cool. The people who survived that Pulse nightclub.
I want to say hi.
Oh, well, she was over there minding her own business, so I'm not sure she really wants to say hi.
Yes, she does.
Oh.
Here you go, Mommy.
So,
Hi, everybody. It's me, Frankie.
Frankie's back from her vacation, too.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, Jacob, please don't drool on my phone.
Sorry.
Say it. Don't spray it. We want the news, not the weather. So, yeah. So, yay, Jamie's back.
And Ryan has Red
So-
Titan.
So, I just didn't appreciate her video. You know, I understand where she's going. Hi. Oh, you're back to beach? Hi, Andre. Yeah, so, listen. Wait. Oh, long time no see, right? No, long time no see, I
And
know.
Ryan has a mom.
So, yeah, so I'm just, you
And
know.
Ryan has a mom named Lan.
So, you know, I feel like Madonna could have done that a little better. She should have been a little more sensitive to people, to the people who have been through all that, you know. I mean, I've never had a gun. I actually have had a gun pointed to my head as a 13-year-old girl. So, I mean, I don't want to see gun violence. Yeah, that's exactly it. Her video was attention grabbing, and she didn't really think of the people who that's going to affect. You know, it's
And Mommy, look.
so.
Mommy, look what I have on.
So, I mean, it was good. It was good. It was a good trip. So,
I have my Pikachu hat
Jacob,
on.
come on, you're interrupting. So, you know, that's where I'm getting at. You know, I did have to put the video on private because I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. But I got 150 views in 3 hours, so that's pretty good for me. I mean, that's probably one of my highest viewed videos. But you know what? Listen, it's okay. People are okay. People want to like Madonna's art. That's fine. It's her art. I mean, I'm not really criticizing her art. You know, I'm not really criticizing. And actually, Perez Hilton didn't like it either. Perez didn't like her video either. You know, he said it was too much. Why, Steve? You don't have to go be by yourself. What's wrong? Yeah, she is nasty. I like the old Madonna, too. Yeah, I know. I was getting attention, but I just, you know what? I was getting negative attention, and I was like, I'm not in the mood for this right now. But I could always take it off for private tomorrow. But I got 150 views in 3 hours. Because maybe I think later I'm gonna make a video for Beth Chapman. That's what I'm gonna do. I like her. Did you guys like her? I know. Honestly, I got more views talking about Mama June though. You know, Mama June got me more views than Madonna, but I mean I had to, yeah. But I just couldn't deal with it. Oh, you don't know Beth Chapman? She was the homelessness would be great, Andre. Yes. Yes, we do need to bring light to that. Oh, you don't know who Beth Chapman is? She's Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife who just passed away from cancer.
There's a snake in
She
my
helped a
food.
lot of people. Oh, are you homeless, Andre? I'm sorry to hear that. I've been homeless too.
Is Jacob's on live today?
I don't know. What are you doing with that?
I'm wearing it.
So,
Ryan has this.
go. Yeah. Yes, that's
Ryan
sad.
has-
She helped a lot of people.
Ryan has Ryan for the necklace.
I feel like she's helped a lot of people get out of drug addiction and such. I mean, don't get me wrong, the show was all about the chase and all that stuff, you know, but she still went out of her way to help a lot of people, and I think she deserves the oh, I can imagine that, Andre. So, you know, and here's the crazy thing is, like, all the people who are disliking my other video has never watched a damn video of mine before. So they were just out to get me because of the fact that I didn't agree with Madonna's video. Beth Chapman passed yesterday, I think. Yesterday, because it was posted on Facebook yesterday. I think it was yesterday, yeah.
Are you on there?
But, so, listen, sometimes you gotta, I would have left the video up to keep going on about it, but the video served its purpose. The thing is, you know, she did a lot for the good. Yeah, she did. She wasn't in it for the money at all.
Come on, open. Open. Sesame.
Oh, sorry. I was just reading a post. They are trying to, unfortunately.
Mommy, here comes the airplane. Yeah.
Just hand it to me. Stop. Stop.
Mommy.
So.
Here comes the airplane. Yeah.
So they were actually. I was just reading an article, a post, because they've been trying to put a chicken slaughterhouse in a residential area. Ooh, that sounds nice, Deer Park. But that was fun. See you later, Andre. Thank you for coming by.
And Ryan
I'm glad you're back.
And Ryan has lemonade stand at his house. A lemonade stand at his house.
What?
A lemonade stand.
But, you know, I don't feel like I should have to, defend or explain myself in regards to Madonna. Oh, yeah. That's not real, just so we know. Testing a prototype. So, actually, it's not on straight. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not really straight. Or it is. I don't know. Thank God it's not real. But I felt the need to talk about that because I just I didn't think her video was tasteful at all. I don't think her lyrics are tasteful. Hi, Miss Kitty. So, I get it, I get it. People like Madonna. She's an artist. I mean, some people are, oddly enough, some people don't like Charlie Hunnam, too. Some people don't like Moby. I love Moby. I think he's a really cool guy. And, I think he's awesome. I like Moby. Do you guys like Moby, the singer? I like him. I think he's pretty cool. I like to go to his restaurant in California, Little Pine. He's like a hero. I like Moby. Isn't he cool? He's so... Oh, no problem. Oh, guys. No, you don't. So, yeah. I mean, the thing is, so, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's exactly, that's exactly it, Angelica, is that Moby is real. Like, he's really fighting these things. He really cares. Madonna, I don't know if she cares. Do we really know if she cares? Because I don't. I know what she does care about, and that's her bottom line and staying relevant. Moby, he's got some good songs out there. Southside, Porcelain. His kind of music is like techno kind of stuff. And I like his he's a singer, and he's also he does a lot of... Huh? He's somebody. Oh. Oh. He's a singer, and he does...
I used to be somebody.
Jacob, you're being kind of weird. He's a singer, and he's also, an environmental activist as well as an animal rights activist, a human rights activist. So he's an all-around activist, and I like him for that. But the thing is, unlike Madonna, he's actually really in it for the right reasons. She is not. That's why I cannot take her video very seriously. I can't take this video seriously at all. I mean, the thing is, her video is all over the place. Michael Jackson. Yeah. Right. I mean, that's where I was trying to get out in my video, is that I think, yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely hot out. And that's exactly what I was saying in my video, is that I don't disagree with their message. I think she was trying to do the right thing. However, when she threw in the part where she says that people think she's crazy and things like that, she didn't need to add that. And that she doesn't smoke dope. She didn't have to add that. That had nothing to do with it. That part I didn't care for in regards to the lyrics. I do think her heart was, I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on that part. I mean, it's hard to say, but the thing is, the lyrics would have been good if she didn't throw in herself. And the video was just, yes, her creativity can be taken the wrong way. I just think this video is wrong on a lot of levels for me. Just simply because it's triggering. It's triggering to other people. She could have done that in a different way, I think. I really think she could have. And like I said, I'm not saying I am for or against gun reform or banning or whatever. But, you know, if you want to be taken seriously with something like that, you have to be serious about the conversation. And I don't think her video was very serious about the conversation. And like I said earlier, I've been an animal rights activist most of my life. So I know what it's like to be taken seriously and not to be taken seriously when it comes to a very serious topic.
Hi, Mommy.
And yeah. Well, listen, if she smokes marijuana, I mean, I didn't understand why she had to throw that in there. Like, who cares? A lot of great minds smoke marijuana, so why are you, you know, I don't think there's anything to really be, you know, upset about with that. You know, if you do it, you do it. If you don't have to, like, you know, she's famous. People don't really care. You know, people, you know, just mind your business. Yeah, right. You know, I don't smoke it because I don't like the smell, but I am down for CBD oil, and I was going to buy some when I was in Jersey, but I didn't because, you know, I just didn't know if it was trustworthy or not, but that's fine. But I am down for CBD oil, and I've been wanting to get some. Hey, Jackknife Finnegan's in the house. Hi. I just had a viral video, if you didn't know, that I put private because I just didn't want to put it. Deal with the problems. But yeah, marijuana is a cure of a lot of illnesses. Yep. And the thing is, it's good for mental health issues too. You know? If you have mental health issues, that stuff is better than the stuff. Let it go viral. The only reason I took it down was because people were getting rude. So apparently I'm not allowed to have a different opinion. That's good for your channel. I did get 150 views in like 3 hours. But listen, I was not sent. Yeah, let them get rude. See, the thing is this. Like I said in the video, I didn't agree with Madonna. I just don't agree with her I don't agree with her delivery. She could have done that another way. The whole song, I mean, the thing is, I think it would have been a good a cappella song or like a good slow song. Disco, not so much. I mean, I just don't think that's something upbeat. Yeah, I do. Oh, maybe I should put it back. I will put it back then, Jackknife. I'm going to put it right back then. Yeah, I did remove comments. Yeah. But, oh, where'd it go now? Yeah. Okay. I mean, it was pretty viral, so I don't want to lose that. But I had 150 views in 3 hours. I mean, I only had a few dislikes. I didn't have, like, and the thing is, what's crazy about it is, yeah, I get that, Miss Kitty. I get that. But the thing is, you know, she needs to be more sensitive to those people because one woman has already come forward and said she took offense to it because she was in the Pulse nightclub and she didn't think that was okay. She thought that was triggering, you know. You have to think about those people too. You know, I mean, maybe she should have talked to the people who were actually at the Pulse nightclub before, you know, she did that. You know? Maybe that would have been a better idea. Maybe she could have had them involved in the video.
Mommy,
What?
when are you going to end the live?
I don't know.
Maybe at 7?
No. I mean, that's just what I'm thinking about it is, you know,
Maybe at 6 minutes.
maybe that's what she needs to do. is maybe she should redo the videos. Up, see you later, Jackknife. Oh, you're not going? That's just the way I see it, is that maybe she needs to do it that way. She should have talked to the people who are actually involved in these things and maybe see if they would given her their given pound pointers, you know, rather than just speak for them. You know, that's another thing, is that, like, you know, too many people out there will go out and speak for somebody else without thinking about how those people are. Jamie is our homie. She's the best. But that's the thing, is that, you know, before you speak about somebody else's, you know, misfortunes or, you know, other things, maybe you need to talk to the persons involved before, you know, you do that. You know, maybe Madonna should have taken that route. Maybe Madonna should have, you know, tried to reach out to these people and see how they would feel about that. You know, just my thoughts on it is that maybe she needed to talk about that. You know, just my thoughts. You know, she just, maybe the song has a good purpose. The song has a good purpose, but her delivery is not it. Me? Lots. Oh yeah, Jackknife. I lose weight all the time. I had gastric sleeve. Yep. Maybe I did lose some weight. I mean, I was being a bit ridiculous on my trip, but yeah. Ah, thank you, Jackknife. I hope so. I wasn't even trying while on vacation, but it might have just happened that way, you know. But I'll take it. You know, that's just my thoughts on Madonna. I don't want to keep touching on the idea, because the thing is, yeah, I want to thank you, Jackknife. I appreciate that. You know, I just think of that, you know. I just think about the people that she is, yeah, refreshed. I actually did feel like something was missing. I did notice that YouTube was missing. Oh, I did lose a Julie on my, my Fitbit watch. Oh, well. That one was meant to fall off. But, you know, yeah, I definitely missed you, Jamie, and everybody else. It was like weird not going live and talking to everybody, you know? Definitely was weird. I actually forgot to do a vlog yesterday. I didn't do what did we do yesterday? What did we do yesterday? Oh, we woke up a little late. Went to Dunkin', crapped my pants at Dunkin'. Oh, I can't even believe it. Yep, you heard that right. I crapped my pants at Dunkin' Donuts. You know, shit happens. Shit happens, guys. It does. It happens. And the worst case scenario. Well, you know what it is? You know, okay, so with weight loss surgery, I have to live. So here's at Dunkin'. Your life really does run on Dunkin', as in you run right out to go to the bathroom and you didn't even eat anything yet. Oh, man. So, basically, I took my medication. So, if you don't know, with weight loss surgery, your diet doesn't usually well, with gastric sleeve, you don't go. See you later, Ari. Okay, so I certainly ran out of Dunkin' to get to the bathroom. Thankfully, it wasn't too far. So, yeah, basically, I took my medication early enough, which I thought, but I hadn't gone since Saturday, before I left for vacation. So I guess I had a lot to go since I hadn't gone in like 4 or 5 days. But usually if I take the pills early enough, it won't affect me that late in the morning. Usually by like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm done and gone for the day. So I get to Dunkin' at like 10 o'clock in the morning to go get one of those little, those new things, a wakey thing, some wakey thing, okay? So I'm on the line with Isabel and Frankie because my dad told me to go take Frankie for a walk. So me, Frankie, and Isabel are on the line. And the thing is, I didn't even like attempt to go. It just it just decided to come out on its own. So I had Frankie on the leash, so I'm dragging her, and Isabel and I are running to the bathroom, which is like 2 store shops down. And we go into the handicap pooping stool, and the door isn't working. So I had to force Isabel to come in the stall with me to go because the stall wasn't closing right. And then lo and behold, there was no toilet paper to be had. And she's texting my mother while we're going through this situation. But the joke's on my mother because she let me borrow her underwear because I didn't bring any underwear. Oh, yep. Boom! Right in Duncan. And then after the incident, my Isabel says, "We don't have to go back to Duncan, do we?" I said, "Yeah, we damn well do." We damn well do have to go back to Duncan and get my egg wakey bakey thing, whatever the hell you call it, wakey bakey. I don't know. But I will have to take those pills at some point today because, you know. But on the bright side, with all my walking and stuff, it looks like I did not gain any weight, even though I was being really bad. Man, was I being bad. But, oh, yesterday just wasn't my day after that. What happened after that? There was something else that happened after that. Oh! Oh, man. So after that, oh, man. So after that, you know, I had sausage and peppers for lunch, right? Because I usually make sausage and peppers at home. Oh, this is what hardcore gambling sounds like. So the kids went to the rides with my mom and my dad, and I decided to go to the Kitty Casino with Frankie because, you know, it's cool in there. And after my first 2 rolls of quarters, my stomach decides it doesn't like the peppers and the onions. So I'm literally standing on the line, waiting for them to check to see how many ticket tokens I have and give me change. Holding back, like literally barfing foam in my mouth and swallowing it back because I had nowhere for it to go. So I put my first $1 into the slot machine, finished that up, and then I run outside the door, and man, did I let it rip. Yep, right outside the door. Right outside the door yep, And then some poor schlub had to take all hose and clean it up because there was no bathroom. So I just barfed outside the door. And as soon as I was done, me and Frankie we actually sat at the slot machine closest to the door after that. And I'm picturing my mom saying, "Oh, somebody barfed over there." And then she looks at me thinking, "Oh, well, you're sitting, you know, but then payback is a biatch. As you know, karma takes care of all." It's a sign that I'm supposed to like stay over there for a while. Man. Let me tell you something. If YouTube could buy me a condo in New Jersey and I could stay there next summer, let's do it. Thrifting down there kind of sucked, though. But anyway, so the next thing was, as soon as I finished, you know, my $40 worth of gambling in the Kitty Casino, yes, slots for children. It is what it is. So anyways, me and Frankie are walking down to the other pier where my mom and the children are. Yeah. Oh, it was definitely sunny and hot. My sister said it was raining like crazy here, but it was not raining down there. So the next incident was, your DNA's everywhere? Oh, Jesus. Hey, that's watch hours, Jackknife. Maury. Anyways. Hi, Princess Fame. Hi. So, anyways. So, I'm making it my way down to the other pier, and some idiot was feeding the seagulls. Now, listen, I would never, ever... Yes, please do share the live. I'd appreciate that. So, I would never, ever, 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 ever blame an animal for attacking a human being, because it's not technically their fault. I don't believe it that way. So, some idiot was giving the seagulls some French fries, right? Frankie's barking at them before we even got to that point. But I'm walking down, and all of a sudden the seagulls must have seen me coming. And they got me. They got me on the ground. Like this. Frankie's in her little chariot there, barking and growling away at yeah. This one's probably laughing too. And what? Uh-huh. Give me my candies. So, yeah. So, there's 2 bags. So, yeah. So, I got attacked by the seagulls on the way to go find my mother, who was watching the kids on the rides. I hope to God nobody filmed that and gets their watch hours off of me. So, but good karma came long after that, because Isabel and I decided to go back to the kiddie casino with another roll of quarters. And yeah, that would have gone viral for sure. I do have a video of there was a seagull actually online at one of the restaurants waiting for food. But it's got a little music in it, so I have to figure out how I could do it without getting in trouble. I guess I'll have to put some non-music. But the positive side was I did go to the kiddie casino. I actually want one jackknife. I'm looking for one. Either a used one or one on sale. So maybe people always talk about dropping their PayPal account on YouTube to get people to donate. Maybe I'll start doing that. Maybe I should start doing that. I don't want people to complain about that, but, maybe it's not the worst case. Oh, there we go. I got one. Gotcha. So, yeah, royalty-free. Yeah, I have to do it with royalty-free music. But the plus side is, I mean, kind of, not really. So, I go to the kiddie casino with Isabel. And, so, I hit the jackpot on the kiddie slots. 5,000. I won 5,000 in the kiddie slots. And the people who are standing next to me don't get it because it's not Atlantic City and I didn't win any money. Really? Good to know, Jackknife. Yeah, there's always somebody out there. Or I just got to work on getting myself monetized. That way I could, just get whatever the hell I want. Make myself more viral. Let me see if I make a video later about Beth Chapman and see how viral that gets. I liked her, so it wouldn't be anything negative, But, so, yeah. So, I won 5,000 total. It was 5,000 points at a kiddie casino. Wow. That's terrible, Jackknife. Wow. Oh, podcast. But that would be off of YouTube, though, right? You have to do podcasts off of YouTube. I'm open to doing other things. But, so yeah, that's pretty crazy that, don't rain on, separately. Ah, gotcha. That's ridiculous, people raining on other people's parades like that, So what, I won 5,000 points Oh, Anchor app. Okay, cool. So I won 5,000 points at the Kitty Casino. What did that get me? Not money. Unfortunately, no money, but that's okay. I'm not angry at it. You know. What the fuck? That's weird. Ew. Some kids are going to be in trouble. No Tootsie Rolls. Nope. Ew. Somebody was stealing my candy, though. Yeah. 51. Yeah. My godfather died of throat cancer. He was a heavy smoker. So, hi. Hi, it's Brandy. Hi. Let's see if somebody assholery came in here. Yep, they did. Oh, well. These are sugar-free. There's some lovely chocolatiers in New Jersey who have really great sugar-free chocolate. So this is really awesome. Just because it's sugar-free doesn't mean it's carb-free. Why would I do that to myself? Because I have no choice. This stuff is real chocolate, though. It's good stuff. I have weight loss surgery, so I can't do full sugar. Full sugar would be a problem for me because sugar turns into carbs, blah, blah, blah. I'm in no way a diabetic or anything like that, but Mariano Salgado, welcome. I know I saw you here before, but I'll give you a shout out. These kids definitely got into my chocolate, though. Jerks. So yeah, being sugar-free isn't really a choice. Trust me on that. It's a lot harder to live that way. It really is. I mean, they tell me I need sugar-free. There's some things I don't do. There's some things I don't do. Like, I don't buy sugar-free ketchup or, stuff like that. That's ridiculous. That I won't do. But this is dark chocolate's pretty much sugar-free anyways. Whoops. I don't do milk chocolate. Yep. Oh, that's right. The wellness center. Yay. Oh, that's right. Oh, I gotta remember to call. You're just reminding me. I have to call and make a cab.
Mommy.
You're reminding me. I have to get I have to remember to get a cab. I almost forgot. That's how I do my taxi cab lives, But yeah, so I don't choose to be sugar-free, but it works. But like I said, there's limits to what I do sugar-free, and there's, Jacob.
What?
Yeah. It's definitely better. Jacob, go put... But I personally like dark chocolate better than all of it. Oh, Frankie, stop barking. But,
Oh my gosh, it's done. Oh my God, Frankie.
Those are pretty good, actually. Go put clothes on.
Time to get up. Okay.
Do I take scat? No. No scat bus for me. Nope. I do logistic care, so I don't have to pay. I know it sounds really, I know that sounds really cheap, but if my insurance is willing to pay for a cab, I'll do it that way instead. That way I don't have to break the bank. But yeah, I don't use Scat. There's more to it than just that, to be honest. There was something else that had happened with me and them, and I just don't. I don't think. And the thing is, I have a family member who works for Scat, and they don't understand why I won't do it. But honestly, Logisticare is so much easier. I just remember to call Thursday or Friday, and I'm good. It's completely free at that rate, you know. Yeah, definitely. Whatever's best. Yeah. I mean, there's people who like, there's definitely those out there who like,
It's almost nighttime.
Yeah. There's definitely people out there who do like, who like the Scat Bus. I just don't, you know. But I like the Logisticare. You know what is? Yeah, oh, I bet you it is. Oh, I bet you it is. It sure is. Because their service isn't the same anymore. You know?
I got my undies on.
Their service is not the same. You know? It's not. It used to be really good, but now it's just not. You know, that's not good. But, hey, Angelica, glad you're back. But, yeah, no, I don't like the Scat Bus. It's, you know what, they're charging more money now. They're not guaranteeing you that you're going to get to where you got to go on time. And, you know, when you go and make an appointment, they want you to make it, what, an hour and a half? No. Yeah. It used to be you would make your appointment an hour and a half to 2 hours. 2 hours before you had to go somewhere. Now, what they do is when you go to make an appointment, they ask you what time you have to be there, and then the computer generates an appointment for like half an hour to 45 minutes to the time you have to be where it is you got to go, and then they're not getting you there on time. And then when you complain, they say, well, it's a shared ride service. You should have made a better, you know, appointment. Bless me. But, you know, that's why I don't like the Scat Bus. I think they really mess it up, you know. But the Wellness Center, I remember when they had their own vans. That was awesome. Those drivers were awesome. I love them all. Reggie, we had Reggie Clive. And who was the other guy? The other one, he was really nice too. You know, I miss them. But, you know, they got bought out by Lish, and, you know, I guess that was the first thing to go was, you know, that's not the way it even that back in the day. Was it when I was in school? About, I graduated high school 15 years ago. 16 years ago. So 16 years ago, they would make your window time 1 to 2 hours before. Hi, Missy Slaughter. Hi. So your appointment time was 1 to 2 hours before you had to be somewhere. You know, they actually said that you make it 2 hours before. I mean, there were times that I would get to school at the crack of dawn because of that. And, you know, I'd get to BOCES in the dark. So, you know, but now it's a half an hour window. And then when you complain that they pick too many people up at the same time, or, you know, you just can't, or you don't get there on time, they don't care. They'll just tell you it's a shared ride service and that you should have made your appointment for a better time. That's not how it works, though. That's not how it used to work, and I don't know why that is, but I guess they're trying to cut corners now. But Logisticare is about an hour and a half. They make your appointment for an hour and a half before. Yes, please do. Thanks, Angelica. But yes, they make it like an hour and a half before your time, before your appointment time, and they generally do accommodate that. So, so in that case, I probably, you know. Yeah. The thing is, Scat.
Will this pants fit me?
And the thing is, with Scat, it's the thing with Scat was, back in the day, you would make your appointment. Oh, I love Uber. I like Uber and I like Lyft. I don't have a problem with them at all. I actually really do like them. I mean, I've never had a problem with them so far. So, but Scat, I was sexually assaulted by one of their drivers, so, and they wouldn't let me press charges for it. So in that case, I have no loyalty to Scat, and I have, like I said, I have a family member who works for them now, and I still won't to this day use it. They never apologized. Yep. In fact, Special Victims Unit made an episode about these para-ride services, sexually assaulting the clients. And you know what? I'm going to tell you flat out, I'm not the only one either. Not by the same driver, but it's happened. I'm just one of the ones. Hey, Hook, Line, and Kyle. I'm just one of the ones that was able to verbally let people know that it happened. I mean, I wasn't raped or anything like that, but this guy touched me in the wrong ways. Yes. So, this man put his nose to my chest and sniffed. I'm not kidding. Yep. He touched me. And he probably thought I wouldn't tell anybody either. And apparently the same driver was reported for similar situations. And I'll tell you what, I'm not the only one who's been there either. There's a girl who I went to school with, okay? She was developmentally challenged. Severely developmentally challenged. And the thing is, and here's the other kicker. Yeah, right, a loser. And the bus company would not give me the information to press charges. Their attorneys told them not to give it to me. So I wasn't even allowed to press charges. They fired him and that's it. But you know, Scat Bus people know where people live. They have access to your information. So this man knew where I would live. So if he wanted to be a douche canoe, he could have came after me and Scat did not care. Oh no. But now there's another girl that I knew. She was severely developmentally challenged. Because I will never, ever, ever, ever use the R word. But she was developmentally challenged. She got into a sexual relationship with the bus driver, but she wasn't all there. She wasn't all there. Okay? I think she understood what she was doing, but the bus driver should know not to fraternize with the patrons. Because they're all handicapped people. You're going to be noted as taking advantage of somebody else. She wasn't the only one that this driver was having a sexual relationship with either. Her dad just has a lot of money and a lot of influence. So, but again, that driver there was no charges pressed. He was fired for consensual rape, but no charges were pressed because the bus company would not allow it. So I don't feel comfortable. Right. So, it sucks. It really does because, this is supposed to be a service meant for handicapped people. And it's not for drivers to pick up dates. I'm sorry, this is not where you pick up dates. These are handicapped people, handicapped, elderly, whatever. There's no reasons for a driver doing those kinds of things. Absolutely none. He should not. They should have a rule for people who work in there not to fraternize with the clients. Because these are handicapped people. They don't really know what they're doing, and even if I do know what I'm doing, I don't want it. I actually felt uncomfortable with the male drivers because I didn't want to be left alone. I was raped in school when I was 13 years old in a school bathroom. So, and I also grew up with a teacher who had mirrors under his desks, his teacher desk, so he could look up girls' skirts. So I never felt comfortable being alone with male staff, teacher-wise. So, and I don't want to go looking for problems. I never went looking for the problem. The guy was obviously fired, but no charges were pressed. And the same driver that assaulted me assaulted others. But again, there was no charges pressed. and they wouldn't allow charges to be pressed. Their attorneys said they couldn't do that. They couldn't release the information so it could be pressed. That's not how that works. But I'm not a douche canoe, and I didn't go suing, the bus company. I didn't go suing the bus company, so that's why I don't use the paratransit. I would rather take my chances with Uber or Lyft than I would with the Scat Bus, because I've never had a problem with a Uber or Lyft driver, getting all touchy-feely ever. I mean, there's, what? It's going to happen anywhere. That could happen anywhere. You can't really pinpoint, oh, Uber Lyft is better than this, and that, or Lindy's cab is better than this, although Lindy's is disgusting. Lindy's cab that's nasty. I would never get in there. But Scat is supposed to, oh, yeah, they wouldn't press charges when we asked. I had my family involved in it. I was 18 years old. I was only 18 years old and sexually assaulted by a bus driver. 18. What is a douche canoe? That's just like calling somebody a douchebag, but instead it's a canoe instead of a bag. But you know what I'm saying? It's, no, they wouldn't let me press charges. My mom requested the driver's information because, I'm not the only one who lived in the house. These people know where you live. The Scat Bus drivers drops you off and picks you up at your home. So she wanted the guy's information so we could press charges. Because we didn't want any problems because he got fired. And Scat Bus refused to give it because they said their attorneys said no. Their attorney said no. Their attorneys said no. Their attorneys, they said the least they could do is fire him. That's all they could do. And nothing else. Well, the driver was fired, so that's about it. And I just said I wouldn't use it anymore. Honestly, their service went downhill from there anyways. Like I said, their service isn't the same anymore. And, whoops. Yeah. And the thing is, like I said, if you want, SVU actually oops, I think I got that one. SVU, yep, I did. SVU actually had a whole episode about the New York City paratransit having similar incidents. I mean, the thing is, it's possible. It's not impossible that it won't happen. It's not totally impossible that it won't happen. There are people out there that are out there to take advantage of handicapped people. Right. Well, I wasn't looking for a lawsuit. I was looking to take the guy's personal information to the police. Yeah, that's probably, I can't remember if Stabler was still in that episode. Can't remember. It was the one with the famous lady, the one that was the singer. But, it happens. People just, and the thing is, I'm not sure I'm kind of curious to know what their, I'd like to know what their screening process is for these kinds of drivers, just, I love SVU. That's a great show. I watch it religiously. And you know what? I let my daughter watch it because it's Stranger Danger. Hi, Tracy. She's so crazy. Yeah, you know what? I let my daughter watch it. And, because it's Stranger Danger. It teaches you a lot of stuff. I grew up watching Lifetime movies and SVU. So it's, So, it's unfortunate. Like I said, it's unfortunate because hi, Misty. It's unfortunate because I did use that bus for a long time to get around. I just won't do it because I don't want to take the risk. I don't trust it. Once you do that, I agree. I want to know I'm kind of curious to know what their background check process is. I'd like to know what their process is. I don't even know. I mean, like I said, I have family who, I have a family member who is a A scat bus driver? Not a scat bus driver. She's now in the what do you call it? She's in the dispatch unit. But honestly, their service went downhill from there. I mean, listen, it happens anywhere. It happens anywhere. You know? I had someone telling me a story about the Lindy's cab company here, where the driver asked the woman if she minded if the driver asked the woman in the car if she minded if she smoked. Ah, cool. But obviously we know each other from the wellness center, so that's good. You know, I do this quite often. I'll be going live again around 10 because I'm gonna help out some channels. To see if I can. I have to see if I get Ames and JD some numbers tonight.
Some numbers today?
Yeah, well that's at 10 o'clock. But what are you doing?
I'm trying to wait till you're done.
Well, you're gonna have to take some time.
But how much time?
A lot. A lot.
Look, it's 3 a.m.
It's not 3 a.m. It's only 8:06 p.m.
But it's 3 a.m. in the morning.
But so yeah, so you know that's just my thoughts
Guys,
on
tell
it.
me what happens at 3 a.m.
Oh, Angelica says hi.
Hi, Angelica. But I want to know, is JT going live?
Not today.
No. But
Jacob,
when
did you have a good vacation?
Yeah, you know which ride I like? The best one. The log ride. I was freaking out right now. I was screaming like this. You know, I was screaming too. Oh, I don't know who he.
You have your own YouTube channel. The fact that you have your sign there, your name there with the photo.
Where's Jamie? Where's Jamie? And Jane. Let's do bubbles.
Oh boy.
Jacob But let's do this first. Oh, my head. It's white and what did happen? Oh look, bubbles, 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 rainbow.
Up.
Or black. Oh look, you're black.
Okay.
Let's turn back to normal. Normal. What color are my glasses? They're white.
You want to hold the phone for a minute?
Sure. Oh. Oh, hi, dear Park.
Are you in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
I can see from over here.
Wait a minute, Sonic? Oh, hi, dear Park. How you doing? Five people, 30 team likes. We're having party like it's stop now. We're gonna fuck like it's
What? What are you saying?
nothing.
Oh, Lord.
He.
When you have to type a response to somebody. See, this is the funny thing is that Facebook, this is the one time Facebook agrees with me and YouTube doesn't.
Mommy, here you go.
Huh? I don't want that.
Can I have it?
Party time filter, yeah. Well, what's her name isn't in here, so I don't have to worry about, triggering her. But this is funny because usually YouTube is very really usually on my side when I talk about topics, and Facebook isn't. But people on Facebook agree with me on the Madonna issue, but YouTube doesn't. Isn't that interesting?
No, you guys have that button.
I mean, the thing is, people are thinking that, her video is,
Can you open this
thank
for
you.
me?
What?
Please. Oh, yeah.
I mean, in regards to the, the Madonna issue, the thing is, it is what it is. People are going, oh, wow. I'm getting more views again. And the thing is, I wasn't bashing Madonna. I just wasn't agreeing with her idea of how to portray that kind of a, message. She didn't think about it. She just didn't think about how she was going to affect other people. Like I said, somebody already talked to TMZ today. About that video, and she was a survivor of the Pulse Night shooting, and she was not happy about that because it was triggering for her. I mean, let's think about it. Fireworks are triggering for veterans, right? So why do we shoot off fireworks when these men fought for our country and fought for their lives, and we're celebrating them with the thing that they've tried to get the hell away from? Same thing with this video is, why would you put that triggering scene in there? Because the last thing a survivor wants to see is the thing that they try to escape from. I don't disagree with her message. I just disagree with her, I really just disagree with her delivery of the message she was portraying, and the fact that she had to throw herself into the song. Oh, Stompers! You should do a video of her eating. You could also do like a silent live, or like if you put your camera on and people watch her do her daily stuff. And it's funny because all my close supporters are cool.
Basics.
What?
There's Sonic Body's Basics.
Okay.
A Sonic Body.
Okay. So that's just my thoughts on it. It just.
Oh! I just got the pen.
And the thing is, you could disagree with what she's got to say and not bash her either. You could be a fan of her and not agree with her video either. So somebody's not going to agree with. I'm not bashing her art. I just don't agree or understand why she went that way. That's a little dark, if you ask me. Her video went a little too dark, in my opinion. And I just didn't appreciate her art. But I'm not good. But that's okay. I just don't. So I normally don't post my videos on my YouTube, on my Facebook, but I'm going to. But it's okay, and that's what YouTube is all about. That's what YouTube and Facebook and all life is all about, is that you don't have to have the same opinion as somebody else, but you can be nice about what it is that you don't agree with too. Because while I don't agree with Madonna, I said it in a nice, classy way. So, when you come back and comment, you need to do it in a nice, classy way as well, because then in that case, you're the way you're trying to fight for your, whatever it is you're trying to fight for, that makes your argument look weak. That's the one thing I've learned when I was an animal rights activist, is that, when you are debating on something, you're not supposed to you're supposed to debate, not be argumentative, and you're not supposed to be name calling, because that really makes your argument look weak. It really does. And you can't do that. It doesn't work for you. And the thing is, I don't think Madonna really gets the full aspect of the problem. So that's where I'm going with her. I don't think she really gets it. And, yes, there needs to be a change. But the thing is, you have to realize the full change. We need mental health care in this country. We have it. It's just not good. Okay. We need better mental health care.
Yummy juice in my.
And that's got nothing to, and that's like a chunk of the problem with that. But the thing is, it's a big chunk of the problem of this country is that we have a problem with mental health care. We don't have society still isn't accepting mental illness. Society is still stigmatizing people with mental illness. People are still what?
There's a Reinberg game.
Okay.
He has it.
And people are still bashing people for having mental health issues.
Frankie, she freaked out.
And people are just not. She did say in her video that people say that we need a little more love, and we need more than that. Yes, but we do need a lot more love. We need a lot more kindness. Is that what she wanted?
Yeah.
So,
Bring that booty. One,
Jacob,
two, three.
come on, be
Bring that
nice.
booty. One, two,
So, that's the thing. That's my thoughts on it, is that, if we want to combat, gun problems, we have to combat other issues too, like mental health care. Like I said, with Florida, with the school in Florida,
Frankie.
with the school in Florida and the school in Connecticut, those people were mentally ill folks, and they found a way to get a gun, and
Who found ways how to
Jacob.
get a gun?
Hi, living the dream. Hi. So,
Hi, Deer Park.
Deer Park's not here right now. So, I'm just, listen, I get it. Not everyone's going to be agreeing with me on the whole Madonna issue. I just didn't find her video to be classy, and I don't.
Mine has dinosaurs.
Okay. I just didn't find her video to be classy.
Mine has babies named Emma and Kate.
Okay. I just didn't find her video classy, and I don't think she really thought about it before she put that out there. I mean, the thing is, we all do that, though. We all put something out there that we didn't really think long and hard about before we put it out there. But the thing is, I think her video would have been a lot better if she had maybe contacted these survivors and see how they would like the video portrayed. How would they like their survival to be portrayed? How about the families of those who lost somebody in the Pulse nightclub or these schools? She didn't think about it, and her video is extremely triggering to those kinds of people, to the people who survived those things. That's triggering, and you shouldn't be doing that. She didn't think. She thought about herself and herself only, and that's how Madonna is. She's a shock value kind of gal. I get it, but I don't agree with what she said and how she said it in her video. And I know people are not going to agree with the way I portrayed it. Maybe my review is a bad review. I don't know. Maybe I need to look at it more often. I don't know about that. Jacob, you can't sing that while we're on the live. That's copyrighted material.
You don't see me right now.
But you get what I'm saying? Is that, she didn't think about it. And that's the thing, is like, when you want to spread that kind of a message, you have to think about the people who were involved. Not, that's the main thing, is you have to think about the people who were involved and the people who were affected. The families. I mean, did she even think to talk to these people? I don't think so. She just thought about herself. And, her video it's weak. It's a joke. And people are going to see it that way. They're going to see it as the fact that she did it as a PR stunt. And like I said, I'm seeing it that way. I see it as a PR stunt, in my opinion. I don't see it as a positive impact in an issue that needs to be resolved. I've been an activist for animal rights for many years, and name calling and shock value stuff doesn't always work. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. And her video is really showing that it doesn't. And it's sad. It's sad because she could have really used her voice to help these people. Could have, and the thing is, she didn't make any videos about mental health issues. You want to talk about gun reform, we got to talk about the mental health issues and the fact that that's a big chunk of that problem. She didn't do that. She didn't mention that. She's talking about how people think she's mentally crazy. Well, I'm not one to judge somebody on that fact. And she mentioned marijuana, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Madonna, I think she's lost her marbles. And, you know, I think she just needs to stay relevant. And this is her way of doing so. I mean, the thing is, the beginning of her video was really cool. The beginning of her video was really cool, and I liked the way she was going there. But when she turned it into, like, you know, it's just like a mishmash. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. And you know what? It's okay if I'm not a fan. It's okay if I'm not a fan. It's okay if you're a fan. You know, and that's, you know, where I was getting at on my video is that, you know, I didn't agree. I didn't agree with it, and you don't have to agree with me either. But be nice about it, you know? Be nice. It's my one viral video right now. I was trending. I was trending at #2 for quite some time today. So, I mean, the views alone are getting me, you know. You want to come on my channel and say how stupid I am for, you know, thinking about two sides of the story. You know, you're still giving me a platform to talk about it. And the thing is, the people who are being like that have never seen anything or heard anything I'd have to say prior to now. So, you know, and I never really done videos like that where I felt the need to talk about something like that. You know, but I just felt like it was something that needed to be discussed. I'm not for or against gun control. I'm not for or against it. I'm just for, you know, love and kindness, regardless of whatever somebody else has said about me, because they weren't really kind either. You know, unfortunately, kindness is a two-way street, and so is respect. And sometimes in life, you know, when respect wasn't given to me, I gave the same respect back. And if it came off as, you know, something else, then that's the way it came off as. And I'm not going to apologize for that either. And I'm not going to apologize for the video I made. I'm not bashing her video. I'm just not understanding where she was going there. I understand the message that she's portraying, but I don't understand, you know, her delivery. Her delivery stunk. You know, I didn't appreciate it. You know, and that's okay. It's okay if people don't appreciate what I had to say, because I didn't quite, like, care for or appreciate what she had to say. You know, and that's okay. People are not going to have the same opinions as everybody else. But people are allowed, people are indeed allowed to have another opinion. You know, that's okay. People are allowed to have something else, a different view on it, you know. But now that I made the video not so viral, and I don't have to worry about more trolls coming on, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, no one's ever going to have the same opinion as you, and as long as you take it in a mature fashion, you know, there's nothing wrong with blocking people on YouTube either. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with a friendly debate. There's nothing wrong with blocking people.
No, nobody.
Somebody asked me if I was a
Frankie's a Rexy.
You know, somebody asked me if I was a YouTube a music video director.
Frankie just gave me a call.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not a music video director, but I mean, the thing is, you don't have to be a music video director to know that video was just a little too much. Perez Hilton said it was too much. I'm thinking it's too much. You know, it is too much. You don't have to go that route. You really just don't. You don't. No need for it. So, anyways, guys, it is... I'll go live for 7 more minutes, and then I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to go live again at 10, and I'm going to
end the live
in 7 minutes.
Yay, so I can watch Ryan Toy video.
Why don't you put a light on? It's getting dark in here.
Okay. Sorry.
At 10 o'clock.
Sleep with Frankie, okay?
All right. At 10 p.m. Eastern time, I am going to...
Wait, did you say Easter time?
Eastern. At 10 p.m. Eastern time, I'm going to focus on a few channels. I'm going to help a few channels get their numbers up. I believe I'm going to work on Ames.
Frankie.
And I'm going to work on JD. And I am going to work on maybe a couple others. I'm going to do that a few times a week.
Is going live on Friday.
I'm going to do that a few times a week where I'm going to help some channels out. and get their numbers up. Um, Maybe I'll work on Chef Ron if he doesn't mind.
I'm gonna
You
take
know,
a nap with
I'll see what I can do to help
Frankie.
some other channels. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Jamie, he's a wonderful kid. He's a really sweet guy. I enjoy him. He's
Jamie, I want to see how to
Yeah.
Jamie. Hi, Jamie.
Oh, I could fix that.
We
That might
can?
have been an accident. You know what? There we go. There you go. We fixed it. I don't know. My YouTube is messed up because somebody's been, reporting me. Somebody, and I don't know who it is.
Look, Professor Ryan.
But somebody reported me on Instagram while I was on vacation. They reported a video that I had on Instagram from like 3-4 years ago, and it was removed. Okay, that's a little ridiculous. Like, you're really stalking my YouTube channel? Yep. Well, that's what people do. I mean, there's one channel who made a video about me. There's one channel who made a video about me to bash me. They just didn't put my name in there, but I know damn well. We all know who he was talking about because he was in my live stream harassing me. So, and I'm guessing the person who reported my Instagram post is involved in that mess. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Listen, okay? I have been hurt by people on YouTube. I was hurt by a few people on YouTube, and I didn't mean to say things the way I said them. Yeah, right, it's ridiculous. I mean, it was made years ago. It's a flipagram. You know flipagram? You can make a flipagram and use music in it. I actually had to put I had a video on my YouTube channel that has over 1,000 views. And it's a flipagram. It has music in it. And I don't want to get a community strike, so I put it on private.
I just give
Because I'm sure the persons who did that. Yay, Angelica's back.
Yay!
So, yeah, somebody went after a video on my Instagram from 4 years ago. That means that they were really looking at my Instagram account. Somebody was that ridiculous. And here's the thing. Here's the thing with Instagram and you.
Another Ryan's little blanket.
Oh yeah. And here's the thing with Instagram and Facebook. This is what somebody told me recently. Okay, with Instagram and Facebook, you have your suggestions. The people who are your suggested friends. I delete people from there all the time. If there's somebody in there I don't want to look at, I delete it. I make sure I don't have to see them anymore. But supposedly, this is what somebody told me recently, supposedly, if that person ends up back in your suggested friends thing, it's because they are checking out your Instagram account or your Facebook account. So now you know who's stalking you based on that fact. If you see them constantly end up in your suggested friends, that means they are checking out your page. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that works on YouTube, but I know for Facebook and Instagram, because Facebook owns Instagram. So, like I said, if somebody keeps ending up in your suggested friends list and you said no, or you clicked out or deleted it, and they keep coming back, it's because they're checking out your shit. Yep.
Look, Mommy, too.
Yeah, well, I think, supposedly it was a community strike because it was a flipagram. It was a flipagram with Charlie in it, and it had a little music in it, and somebody didn't like that. That sounds like somebody who's trying to get my YouTube channel shut down. Because I've had that up there for 3-4 years and nobody cared. Now all of a sudden somebody cares? It sounds like somebody who's trying to get back at me for continuing to be so popular on YouTube, Yep. Right. Less than 30 seconds of music on Instagram, and somebody had it reported and removed. I got a community strike on Instagram. Well, community strikes on Instagram aren't the same as YouTube. They don't throw you out for 90 days or whatever it is. They'll just remove it and then you move on. But after you have a certain amount of strikes in that sense, they'll remove your account. But that's kind of ridiculous. Somebody reported me on Instagram, probably because they're blocked from my maybe it's because this person is blocked from my YouTube channel and they can't report me for anything. But I don't even know if that really works. I don't think blocking on YouTube really does very much. because there are people I've blocked, and I can go on to somebody else's channel and I'll still see their comment.
Ow.
It just means that they can't comment on yours.
Ow.
You know what? I didn't even care at that point. I just deleted it and moved on. I deleted and moved on. Yes. Oh, yes. Once we have the full, tomorrow, so, yes, tomorrow's Sunny Live Fest crawl, and I think Deer Park is, starting it off, correct? Deer Park is starting us off, and then I'll make a video in the morning once we have everybody's names and times locked down, so I can promote it. In the meantime, I can't wait. We could even do a mini crawl on Saturday, too, even. Banana.
Yeah, she does have.
But, yeah, that's going to be cool. I like this way better. This is going to be really cool. Everybody gets an hour. And,
Oh, Frankie.
so, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's cool. The thing is, you know what? You just go with it. Live, you just go with it. You just talk about whatever, you know?
Oh, hi,
Oh.
Jamie.
Yeah, we're going to, I know Deer Park starts at 12. 12? 1, 2?
Look,
Something like that. I have to look at the schedule.
look,
But I'll be posting a video
watch
early in the
it.
morning,
And you
you know,
play it,
about
see?
the schedule once we have it all locked down. And, you know, we'll just go from there. Because that's what I did the one time we had the really big sunny crawl, and I did the grow stream. That's what I did, and I think that helps. Is that if maybe a couple of us make a video promoting it. Okay, yep. As long as it's finalized, I'll make a video. I just want to make sure that's definitely finalized. Okay, so I'm still like oh, yeah. Oh, this is Frostwolf Studios. Is this Frostwolf Studios? Oh yeah, no. Oh, who's this guy? And why am I in his live stream? Oh, it is what it is. Sometimes I end up in the weirdest places, you know. Just like me making a video about Madonna, I'm in the weirdest. I did put the video back up, so it's back up, and I guess you know what I'll do. I'll just put it on private for the nighttime, so I don't get people harassing me while I'm sleeping, you know. But it seems like, you know, wow, I'm at 148 views. Yeah, do a breakfast or a get ready with me. Isn't that a big thing? Get ready with me, or, you know, breakfast. You could do like a morning animal routine even. Frankie, what are you doing, girl? Come here. Treat. Treat. Frankie, you want a treat? Come here. Nope, she wants to eat a pencil. But, so anyways, guys, I am going to end the live now because I'm going to be back at 10. And,
Alright, guys, peace.
Jacob says peace. So I'll be back.
Take care.
I'll be back in an hour and a half. I'm just going to figure out which channels I'm going to promote at 10.
Alright, guys,
so I can help those out.
Stay together.
Yep, stay together. Oh, that's a good one. Sunny
Alright,
together.
Jane.
Yep, I'll be back at 10. I'm just going to figure out which channels I'm going to promote at 10.
Let me give you a kiss, guys.
Aw. So I'll see you guys at 10.
Bye.
Bye.